Great morning, great morning, great morning. Just let me know once you guys chime in. Let me know where you're chiming in from. And I want to also make sure that you can also hear me loud and clear because I got my headset in. And sometimes you get technical difficulties and I'll be rambling on. And you guys don't get a chance to hear me until someone said, hey, I can't hear you. So this is your Transformational Coach Shepherd Fit. Coming to you live from my home, my favorite part of my home, my kitchen. Which, as you guys know, this is where it's all started from. Great muscle tone, great health starts from the kitchen. If you want to heal yourself, it literally starts from your kitchen. So once you get on here, share this, share it. They're spreading the message, so I'll wait till folks start hopping on. And if you at work, busy, you'll get it later, and you can also hit the share button. Because when I shoot this message, I try to make sure I'm shooting a message of value or experiences, fun, and because at time we gotta enjoy life. All right, so I'll wait until a few folks get on. In the meantime, I probably can do some push-ups on my countertop, right off the floor, while I'm waiting. Hey, one person join in. Let me know where you're chiming in from. And also hit the share button because this is going to be a message of value. Let me know where you're chiming in from. Say hello, say good morning, and let me know if you can hear me. That's the first step. Let me know if you can hear me because, again, I'm on my headset and I just want to make sure I got two people on. Let me know if you can hear me and hit the share button. Message of value, share an experience. What's going on, Jennifer? How are you doing? Can you hear me? Just say, yep, I can hear you. And I won't keep you long because I know some of you are probably at work. As far as me, I just rolled up out of bed. Long day yesterday. I'm on my way now trying to get a little workout in. Just finished making some breakfast. So share it. Let me get some folks on here and then I will hit this message off and get out of here. That you guys can get back to your busy day, whatever you're doing. But thank you, Jennifer, for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. See, some folks probably still sleeping or they're probably busy at work. Probably looking at their phone like, should I jump on this message? Let me hide it under the desk. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate you, though, to the max. All right, let me get rocking and rolling. I will not keep up who jump on here first. If you're here, you're staying silent, just announce yourself and say hello and good morning. But I want to actually share with you guys a few things. I get a lot of questions in the mornings, and I get these questions of, what do you eat for breakfast? So first, I'm going to share an awesome experience with you guys, and I promise you I will be very strong because it's somewhat emotional, but I will be strong, I promise. And also, like this morning, I just want to share with you guys, I had oatmeal for breakfast. I made some oatmeal. I had fruits. First thing in the morning, I drank some water. And then I had my fruits on empty stomach, which is powerful. Because it said if you have your fruits in your empty stomach, you can prevent cancer somewhat in some shape or form. All right. So I had my fruits on my empty stomach. And then after that, I had my oatmeal. Then after, I will have my detox tea. And I'll take off and get my workout in. So I just want to share that with you guys. Very brief, very simple, very quick. As you know, I'm doing my video in my kitchen, my favorite part, because great health starts in the kitchen. Not in the gym, not out on the street, not running around, in your kitchen. Once you get that piece of it down, you can minimize your workout to about 3 days a week as long as you're controlling your intake and healing the body on a daily basis. When we're eating, we're supposed to eat for healing, not for pleasure. So with that said, I want to share this experience with you guys, how powerful it is when you make an impact. And I will not call the person's name out. And I will also read the message to you guys. And I will show you that sometimes we have to look at life and appreciate things. Thank you for the hearts. Please share this message because it's going to be a message of value. Sometimes you make an impact in people's life and people make an impact in your life. And we have to know how to appreciate things and show full appreciation. And I will use something to block out, but I'll show you guys something a little bit. Let me get a little paper that I can block out the information here that I don't give. Because sometimes you don't always want a person's name or information to broadcast over social media. But I just want to kind of show appreciation and how you should appreciate things in life. All right. I received this mail. I need 2 papers now to block it out. Hit the share button, ladies and gentlemen. If you're here, hit the share button. Hit the share button. These messages, you want them to get them viral because it's message of change. And I will block this information out and I will show you. I received this mail and it was in my mailbox. And normally you go to the mailbox, you just don't want to like always grab the mail. You're just like, okay, you know what? It's bills. You know what? There's nothing good inside of it. I'm just going to get what I need to get out of it. I'm going to put the rest back and I'm going to rock and roll. That's me. So I'll just let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. By the way, I decided, okay, I'm going to pull out all the mail. Now I got to go through, throw what's junk, get bills, what's bills, and then go through. And I found this beautiful mail. And you look at this mail, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stamps on this mail to get it to the United States. Okay? 8 stamps. I want you guys to listen to me clearly now. 8 stamps on this mail to get it to the United States. Jennifer, just share your video. Let them know you appreciate it. Yep, definitely. Okay? And there's 8 stamps. Right? Okay. And if you look at the cost of each stamp, it's $30 a piece. So you got 1, you got 90, 180, and 30. That's 210, and 30. That is $240 in stamps to get this one mail to the United States. Okay. Now, you know, we have it here in America where it's like we throw a stamp on a mail and it's like boom, kaboom, whatever it go and it's gone, not a big deal. A couple cents, 49 cents, whatever it is, right? And you send your mail off. Well, you realize that this stamp takes $200 something to get it to the United States. And the person value you and make a decision to send you off a beautiful card in the mail. And sometimes we look at life and we don't appreciate what we have and we don't appreciate the people around us because we're so busy either chasing the Joneses, running after the next dollar, and we don't take time to slow down and appreciate an individual. And that's why we have so many failed relationships. That's why we have so many failed families. That's why we have so many failed marriages, because both parties are not taking time and think and says, I appreciate the person I'm with, I appreciate my significant other, or whatever it is, because we're so busy looking at what the individual is not doing instead of what the individual is doing, and take that for the strength and run with it. So with that said, right, this individual, which I actually love her, I mean, she shares a lot of wisdom with me. When I have any issues and I talk with her, we sat down, I remember we sat in the car, we were talking, and the wisdom that she shared to me was very simple. And I utilize it and put it into my DNA, and I utilize it in my livelihood. Okay? And, you know, it's so powerful to see that I received this beautiful card in the mail, and to knowing that she did not have to do that. Okay? That's one. But the thought of you and make a decision to send you off something in the mail, that's an awesome thing. Now, I will read what the card said. It says, greetings, Robert. Okay? And beautiful card with an amazing message, which I will keep this message for life. This card, I will keep it for life. And it says in the middle of it, and I promise you I will stay strong. It said, hi Robert, this is just a shout out to you from Jamaica. Would not say we're in Jamaica, but from Jamaica. This is your auntie, ... It was fun meeting up with you at your grandmother's funeral. Although it was a sad occasion, you gave a spirited talk on the occasion, and it was your heartfelt experience with your grandmother. And I and others could see your appreciation for her. Life has many twists and turns, but we have to go on. I shared with you a Bible truth, and pretty powerful. Okay, and you know, to really take the time, and no, it's handwritten now. It's not typed from something that was purchased from a store. It is handwritten. So both inside and outside. Okay, so you're talking about time and thought that put into this card. And you know, little things like these we got to appreciate. Instead of we're so busy looking for what we're not getting out of an individual or what we're not receiving from life, we're so busy looking for getting instead of giving. And sometimes being a giver, it's more amazing than being the receiver, because you know they have that saying, givers gain. And then also on that card it says a promise that will come through. Let's talk about speaking things into existence. All right, if you guys missed the message, go back to the beginning of it today and you'll get the rest of it. And it says the Bible teaches that God will bring out these changes on the earth. He will wipe out every tear from their eyes, and death will be no more. Neither will mourning nor outcry, poor pain by anyone. Okay, so that's one of the Bible verse that's in the middle of this card. And it also said the eyes of the blind once will be opened. Okay, the eyes of the blind once will be opened. And then, you know, it took time to tape the information in it. And then the Bible verse, it says, a Bible truth. God's inspired words cannot lie. God is the source of life. He cannot die. Please read the following scripture, portly and quoted. And it says, all scriptures is inspired of God. With you is the source of life. God who cannot lie. These facts we have to believe in order to please God and to forever live. An ingredient in our lives that is so necessary. We were not born with it, yet we need it to soar. So we need it so we don't encounter, go continuing in his fate. Daily we demonstrate faith. Example, we need to go to work. We don't want to be hate. We don't want to be late. Effort is made. We did it. We did not see it before it happened, but we were confident that it would happen. I mean, you're talking about very powerful. So I wanted to actually just end this and say, in life, we got to appreciate people and always know that when we're out and about or whatever we're doing within our life, we always got to understand that there's people around you that's looking up to you and paying attention to you and what you do. Sometimes you see kids are out and they're just wilding, going crazy, and don't even realize that people are paying attention to them. And sometimes those are the people that are paying attention to you because of your greatness or whatever you're doing on a positive level, that would then say to you, hey, come over here, I got this offer, something going on that they can get you involved in. So I just want you guys to just understand this, to appreciate life, appreciate the individual around you, appreciate your significant other, appreciate your kids, appreciate anything that you receive, and don't downgrade it for whatever purpose it is. And stop thinking of what you're not getting and start thinking of what you can give. You hear this whole thing about my emotions not being met, my happiness not being met. Well, I say this, you should not wait for anyone to meet your emotions. You should not wait for anyone to make you happy, because no one can make you happy. Only you can make yourself happy. Remember that. So when you hear a person said to you, you're not making me happy, turn to them and says, I can't make you happy. That's not my job to make you happy. Your job is to make yourself happy. Some folks don't even get that yet. When I drop that wisdom in some folks, they're looking at me like, what do you mean? I said, no, I can't make you happy. You have to be willing to make yourself happy. Happiness comes from within. It's a deeper thing than anything else. So being a giver is an amazing thing. And even when a person not giving to you, don't worry about it, because the universe will bless you. So I just wanted to share this great experience with you guys, how powerful this is to receive this card in the mail, something that I will hold on for a lifetime. And it was well thought of, put together, and I appreciate it. And like I said, I can't share the name of the person because I just don't want to always just put people's name out there, people on blast. But it's a great message, great card, written, handwritten, both sides, inside and outside. And I just thought that this was just very powerful. And there's also another piece on it that says, "Thy will be done on earth, so it is in heaven." Oh wow, powerful, 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 powerful message. Made especially for you, Robert, from Auntie ... That's powerful, okay? And I'll show you guys the card. Here it is. Probably the best Christmas gift ever. Okay, I was wondering that I didn't share it. Here it is. And the message on the back. Look at the message written. And the message inside. I mean, powerful. And it's amazing, 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 amazing. And I'm thankful and I appreciate it, especially to see just to hear the peace in my grandmother. I gave a speech at my grandmother's funeral and it was powerful. People said it was impactful. I wish it was on tape because when I speak from the heart. If you guys know me, I don't have a script, and that's the hardest thing for me. When I enter, "Hey Janet, thank you for joining. I appreciate you." And people always say to me, "Oh, I got a script for a video. You have to do this. You have to do that." I hate that because script is like you're reading from something that was written. I know eventually down the line I may have to follow some form of script because I may be hired to do something, but at this point in time, whatever comes to me, it just downloads and I just let it just flow. But it was amazing. Thank you, Rodney, for joining. Appreciate you. Amazing scriptures in this card, and this is like the best Christmas gift ever. Better than money, better than anything tangible than this card. Is just amazing. And for the person who send it, you're talking about, like I said before, if you guys missed the beginning of the video, I don't want to see the name and everything. There is $200 and something worth of stamps on this envelope to get this thing to the United States. $200 and something. Yes, it's not US, it's another dollars, but still, that's $200 something that could have been done to do something else. But it was done to put on a card to send to me, and I appreciate that. So, guys, make yourself a great day. It's Wednesday, hump day. Always know that. Show your appreciation. And in your relationship, I'm so keen to that because people said, "How do you operate?" And in your relationship, it takes two. And it's not going to, one party can do something and the other party cannot. And you can't win. Because especially when other things are going on, you're trying to win and the other person is not even trying to win. And I share this with you real quick. And I shared this the other day. And people said, "Where do you get your knowledge from?" And as minorities, I should say, and I would just say, I hate to say black, but we somewhat still have like a crazy mentality. And when I say a crazy mentality, I mean we hate to be told because we get defensive and we get this guard up instead of we humbling ourselves and let our pride go. And I was talking to my friend and she says, in a relationship, with us, it's become pride. We hate to be told because when we're told, we feel like, "You are telling me what to do. How dare you?" Instead of saying, "Let my pride go. Darling, it bothers you? Sure, I'll take it down. Darling, you feel uncomfortable with that? I must hear too. I will remove it." Not, "Well, you cannot put your shoes at the door." Okay, you don't like your shoes at the door because you want to walk in and have a clean doorway when you walk in? No problem at all. Put the shoes in the closet. Simple. Not, "Well, you're telling me what to do." And that's where the problem lies. So it's hard when you have one trying to tell someone what to do. They feel like that. Or the other one just saying, "Hey, I'm not happy with walking and there's a bunch of shoes in front of the door." And it's a simple fix. I was having that conversation the other day and we talked about pride. How pride can damage your happiness, damage your love life, damage your family, damage so many things because we have too much pride. So I'll leave you guys with that. Appreciate life, love life, givers gain. Don't always look to receive, look to give. Stop saying what I'm not getting. Stop saying You're not making me happy. Stop saying you're not making my emotions being met. I asked that question. I'm like, what do you mean? How do you get emotionally connected with someone else? That's the most craziest thing I've heard. Like, how? That's the most craziest thing I've ever heard. I don't get emotionally connected to anybody out there because I don't allow myself to do that. Spending time with someone, you get emotionally connected with an individual. So before you start spending the time, you back it out. Simple. Someone says to me, you don't get emotionally connected with someone? No, because I don't allow myself to do that unless it's someone I want to have a life with. So ladies and gentlemen, stop using these lame excuses about my emotions not being met. You're not making me happy. People can't make you happy. You got to make yourself happy. I make myself happy by going to the gym, working out, feeling like, yes, I'm losing the weight. My body's being cut. I go, make yourself happy. I had my oatmeal for breakfast. Make yourself happy. You know what I mean? Make my smoothie. I'm happy. Get my greens. Go to the farmer's market. I'm happy. Go running miles. I'm happy. Don't sit around and says you're not making me happy or my emotions not being met. Tell that person, bull, garbage. I don't buy it. That's it. So I want to share that with you guys. I hate to ramble on, but sometimes when I get going, it's like, whoo, the fire just starts steaming. But you hear these things, and I said to the person earlier, I says, nope, I've never, ever in a relationship and I allowed myself to step out and get emotionally connected with someone. They're like, what do you mean? I said, because an emotional connection comes with spending time. Let me repeat it again. Rewind! An emotional connection comes with spending time. So, ladies, if you have a guy and he's spending time with his girlfriend, guess what? Over time, there can be an emotional connection. It's too much time being spent. Gentlemen, if you have your girlfriend or your significant other and they're spending time with a friend, it needs to slow down because an emotional connection can happen. Whoa, power. See, I'll tell you, these unscripted videos are like powerful because they just come and everything is downloaded. So certain things, don't buy it. All right, so I answer you guys' question because I hear that question a lot. As a transformational coach, I get these weird questions and I'm like, oh man, how do I answer it? Oh, I got an emotional connection with another guy while I was with my husband and this because he wasn't meeting my emotion. No, stop. How you're going to wait for a man or a woman to meet your emotions? From experience I'm speaking. Experience. How? It never happened with me. You know what? You know where I got my emotions? I went running 20 miles down Bethesda, watched the greens, watched the water on the side, got my emotions going, my adrenaline pumping. Don't seek emotion satisfaction from another individual. Seek it from the Bible, the scripture. Seek it from the word of God. Find other places. It never have to be in a human being. It never has to be in a human being. Why we seek things from a human being when a human being can fail you and not seek it from God when God will never fail you? Whoa, powerful message right there. So to answer you guys' question, stop saying these things and making up excuses. A cheater is a cheater. That's all it is. A cheater is a cheater. A dishonest person. It's not you that's saying, oh, my emotions not being met. It's not you. It's the person just a cheater. The person just dishonest. The person not a believer in God. The person not thinking in the word. That's all it is. It's not you. The blame just comes in you because you're the physical aspect that a person can see, feel, and touch. So they blame you because it's a lot easier. So when they say to you, oh, you're not meeting my emotions, you're so puzzled. And you're trying to meet their emotions like a dum-dum. You can't. We can't. You're trying to make them happy. You can't. How am I making myself happy every single day when I walk in my house? Every day when I open this door, I cook my food. I got my pineapple. I cut it up. I eat it. I walk to my living room. It's nice and clean. I clean my bathroom. I clean my place up. I'm enjoying my life. I hang out with my son. That's how you make yourself happy. Find things to make you happy. Don't wait for a human being to meet your emotions and make you happy and then blame it when it doesn't work, because men will fail you, but God will never. So, hey, I get rambling on and the downloads just come and they just spit. So I hope you guys enjoy this message of value. Go ahead, hit the share button, get it out, and don't ever let a person utilize you and says you're the one and the problem when they're dishonest within themselves. And one day, you always got to understand this. The truth will come out. I know, ladies and gentlemen, you hear this all the time because a lot of single mom out there, a lot of single mothers, a lot of single dads, and I know you guys hear this when people tell you that. Even a man turn to you and say, you're not making me happy. Stop. Fellow, stop, brother. Stop it. Stop it. It's an excuse because you want to go run the street. Make yourself happy. That's all it is. You make yourself happy. Sink in the word. Make yourself happy. Same goes, ladies. Same goes for you. Make yourself happy. Don't find something else out there to say you are meeting my emotions. And you know, it's all. You know what? It's all a big enough. It's all a honeymoon. That's all it is. Oh, I buy you a gift every day. Here you go. Oh, I'm so happy. Yay. And guess what? I get to know you, and guess what? You got to start connecting from the inside, the outside, not in a physical level. When you start connecting that way, it's a great connection than a physical level. The physical level, you're a googie-goggy. The spiritual level, the in-depth level, then getting to know the person level, it's more powerful. Understanding each other is the most powerful things, but we got to show appreciation. Remember that. So the reason why this whole message get rambled on, because of this amazing card that I received in the mail with $200-something stamps on it and amazing words that came from this card, that the person took the time to think about me and write this card up, wrote it all up nicely and mailed it off, and I received it. And I just thought that I would share that message and the experience and just let you guys know that. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys jumping on here. But just remember this in these last words: no one can make you happy. Only you can make yourself happy. No one can meet your emotions. Your emotions is your emotions. You have control over that. It's how you react to a situation that can damages your emotion. Let me repeat that again. It's how you react to a situation, or she says how we react to a situation that can damage our emotions, because we can overthink it, underthink it, sideways think it, other way think it, and then we start getting all crazy and don't even know what's going on or the full circle of things. All right. I appreciate you guys. Much love. Your transformational fitness and lifestyle coach, Shepherd Fit here. As I always say, boom, I'm out.